What a great show today. Wednesday, always good.
You know, I'm very impressed by the politician David Pocock. He's an ex-Wallaby.
Yep.
He's a very clear-thinking, smart man, and I really like him.
He looks good in a collared shirt.
I'm trying not to be crushy. He put something on his socials on the weekend about the safety of women, and it's really resonated with a lot of people. We're going to chat to him.
It gave us pause for thought. Also, instant coffee down at the Jonesy and Amanda Arms. We
Yes.
don't serve it. We just serve beer and beer and beer. But instant coffee, does it pass the pub test?
Thanks to Cosy Lives, lots of people are turning away from an expensive $7 barista coffee. Does instant coffee pass the pub test for you?
I nearly spewed my hole up today.
TikTok, Tucker. It was very confronting. It was the worst thing we've ever done. I likened it to a Jeffrey Dahmer smoothie. We're still feeling the effects.
My gorge rises. Speaking of gorge, Barry Dubois.
He's gorgeous.
There
Barry
you go.
Dubois joins us. And we do a quiz for someone to win the very first Bad Element T-shirt.
Yeah.
The quiz was, how well do you know Bad Element? And we had some mixed results.
The BEA went crazy. That's
BEA?
Bad Element Army.
Yeah, okay.
Enjoy the podcast.
Everybody
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda
Miss Keller. Amanda.
doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, you nutface?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio. Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But are you an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here. It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Good morning to you, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm
the
well.
4th of June.
4th of June. You know, we've passed the midway point for the year. I think someone was saying the 2nd of June was a midway point. From here, we are closer to 2050 than we were to the turn of the century.
2050.
Yeah. Doesn't that make you feel weird? But you know why the 4th of June is a very important day?
Katy Perry's in town.
Katy Perry is in
Katy
town.
Perry's in town. And
And it's Jenna's birthday. Digital Jenna. Hello, Jenna.
It's
I'd like Jenna to come in.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
For the girl who has everything, what do you get for your birthday? You've already got all the laboobos a girl could want.
Yeah, I know. But I'm hoping to get a jelly cat.
What's that?
Oh, it's another cool toy.
When you say cool, is it like a Squishmallow?
A bit more exclusive than that.
Right.
Is this the one, the jelly cats, there are shops where they make them for you?
No, that's that childish Build-A-Bear.
Oh,
Is this not that?
No, this is like another trend.
Well, Mum and I were going to take you down to the Build-A-Bear warehouse for your birthday today, because it's not every day that you turn. How old are you today?
32.
Why are you laughing, Brendan?
What's so funny?
Nothing at all. Happy birthday, Jenna.
I'm excited for your present.
Yes, I've got you
Yes.
some great presents.
Jonesy said happy birthday to Jenna on Monday, and she said it's Wednesday, and then he forgot about it today.
I've put some stuff. I've got some Canadian Sudafed, real Sudafed.
Would you like that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
What else have you? No, oh no, he's not going to give it to you now.
I gave him the last, because I gave it to Meg.
So happy birthday, Jenna.
Yay,
What are your
thank
plans
you.
for the
I got you
day?
some Jonesy and Amanda merchandise.
I've got it all.
You do have it all. You've designed most of it.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for today?
I'm going to lunch with my family.
Oh, nice.
Where are they taking you? Build-A-Bear?
Ribs and rums?
Some Italian restaurant.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Pizza Hut. Great. That'll be great.
Is Pizza Hut still around?
Yeah, there's one left. There's one left. You can go and get the old school, the whole thing.
And have they got the plastic tablecloths, a red check?
Yeah,
and
got everything that you need.
So there's one still
Yeah,
open
yeah,
that you
yeah,
can go
there is.
to.
You can go
Salad
to it.
bar?
Salad bar, everything. The ice cream thing, brr.
Really? Garlic
Yeah.
bread?
Yeah, it's Pizza Hut.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah, we should go there. We should go for a team.
Why don't we go today and
Okay.
Yeah,
see
can
Jenna
you take
there?
me?
Yeah.
But you're already going out with your family.
Oh,
I'll
what
go
a
here.
shame.
You're gonna
Well, I
dump
hope
your
you get the
family.
jelly cat of your dreams.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes, Jenna. How old are you again?
We don't have to go over that again.
32. Almost year of our Lord. Next year, 33.
The Lord, I don't want to be sacrilegious, would have loved a labubu.
Yeah, I'm sure
He would have had little keychains hanging off everything.
He would have. He would have had
That's a scene from Jesus Christ Superstar. They had
off
to
his,
cut out.
off his rear view mirror. Jenna, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Action-packed show today. We've got David Pocock joining us
I'm
on
a
the
big
show.
fan
Why
of
is
David
that?
Pocock. Well, he's an independent
Not just because
MP.
you're a big fan.
He's a former Wallabies football player who's turned federal MP. He's a really good guy. And he said some things recently about women's safety in Canberra. 2 women have been attacked on hiking trails.
Yep.
And I just think it'd be a great time to get him on.
Okay. Also coming up, Instagram makes its return and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Question number 1. In what school subject would you learn about Pythagoras' theorem?
Jam Nation.
We're into the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
Good on you. Hello, Dale in Waterloo. How are you?
Morning, guys. How are you?
Very well. Here's a question for you. Question 1. In what school subject would you learn about Pythagoras' theorem?
The maths.
Yeah. I'll further quiz you. What is the theorem? You don't need to.
A squared, B squared equals C squared or something like that.
Well, that's exactly what it is. So you can work out the third side of a triangle if you know 2 of them.
And the hypotenuse C and theorem states that A2 plus B2 equals C2.
Where's the pizza?
The hypotenuse
Stick to what you know.
is the longest side opposite the right angle. Are we all on the same page?
Question 2. Which company developed the video game console, the Switch? Who owns the Switch?
Is it Nintendo?
Yes, it is.
Let's play Sing It Back to Me.
Just sing it to me.
This is where you sing the next line of this song. So
Here
I'm
we
going to
go,
put some
Dale.
Hadaway on.
It's no Haim. I've stuffed it for you. Let's hear it again. When they stop singing, or he's, Hadaway a person or a band?
He's a dude.
Okay. When Hadaway finishes, you start, Dale.
No idea.
You sang it beautifully, but that's not correct.
Does Douglas of Castle Hill want to have a crack?
Hi, Doug. Do you want to have a go? Douglas has hung up. I don't think he does want to have a go.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation. Podcast.
We're into the Magnificent Seven, and we're up to question number 3.
It's Sing It Back.
Just sing it to me.
John is in good voice in the Oaks. Hello, John.
Good morning, Amanda, Jonesy.
Johnny.
Okay, John, when Hadaway finishes singing, it's over to you. Here we go.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Oh, nice.
Don't hurt me.
You should be joining the likes of Hadaway.
Yeah, I think
He went Hadaway.
Hadaway's going, I've got enough of you, mate.
Hadaway was a one-hit wonder, wasn't he?
Hadaway, yeah. Yeah, but still,
He had a hit.
there's more hits than you.
Thank you.
Which mountain in Italy has recently erupted, John? Is it A, Mount Vetra, B, Mount Etna, or Mount Rigatoni?
B.
It is. It's Mount Etna.
If you
In
said C,
Sicily
you would have
there?
got man of the match.
And I thought Sicily was its own country, but Ryan assures me that it's was it a province?
It's a
region?
province.
A region.
It's like, that's a region, yeah.
A region.
Did you see that earthquake in Greece? They had all the footage of earthquake happening in Greece. There's always footage of a cat just going meow across the room.
Causing the earthquake or
No,
responding?
just cats just pick up stuff.
Question number 5 for you. Which film company's opening logo features Leo the lion?
Is it Metro Golden Mile or whatever?
Yeah, MGM.
MGM?
Well, MGM is what we like to call it, but yes. Is that the cat responding to the earthquake?
Sensed an earthquake in Greece. Found in Australia, what is the name of the smallest type of penguin?
They're the really little ones, and they're really cute.
Come on, John, you know this.
Well, obviously he doesn't. You saying you know this doesn't
You go
help
to
him know
Phillip
it.
Island, you'll see heaps of them.
Hello, Hugh in DY. How are you?
Good morning, Jonesy and Amanda.
Hi.
Hugh.
What's the name of the smallest type of penguin? We've got them in Australia.
Fairy penguin.
Fairy penguins.
Singing sensation, and which singing sensation has come fresh from space to Lidcombe?
She's been photographed in Lidcombe. She's performing tonight.
Is that Katy Perry?
It's
It is
Katy Perry.
I love seeing celebrities in the wild.
She was spotted up the shops in Lidcombe.
Remember that time Keanu Reeves saw me do that burnout on my motorbike at Centennial Park? He was
You
in
don't
town
know
for the
he
Matrix.
saw you.
It was, because he had exactly the same motorbike. John, you'll appreciate this story. So I'm coming around the roundabout at Centennial Park. There's a little bit of dampness on the road there, and there was this jogger coming towards me, And as I've got round to the roundabout, I've dropped it into second, just gassed it, and done a big fishtail all the way up that road, Centennial Park there. And Keanu actually stopped and watched me go past.
He might think, what an idiot.
No, he
just missed that jogger.
It was a face of
What
admiration.
if that jogger was his friend?
No, it was him. He was the jogger.
Oh.
He actually stopped to see, because there's nothing more impressive when you see someone on a motorbike just pull a perfect, fishy up the road, or a wheel stand for that matter. It's always impressive.
You have a special skill. It's not riding a bike. It's knowing the thoughts of people.
Ask Hugh. Is that true, Hugh?
It's true.
See? Congratulations, you've won the jam pack. It's all coming your way. Dinner to the value of $150 at Hello Auntie Restaurant. Authentic, not traditional Vietnamese. Visit Hello Auntie. $200 to indulge at Cha Time, a new and improved matcha drink range. Visit Cha Time now.
Nice.
And Jonesy Amanda Carey to choose fit coloring and some standard pencils. Thank you, Hugh.
Awesome. I feel like Stephen Bradbury. I've just come in at the end and answered 2 right questions.
Enjoy it, Hugh. Enjoy it. That's how the world
Good
works.
on you, Hugh.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Remember this?
Oh, the fart. Can't believe you guys.
What can follow up the fart?
Nothing.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. Well, on this day in 1983, the Police released their hit Every Breath You Take. The track, written by Sting, went on to be one of their biggest songs. And like all good songs, got covered a lot. Gloria Gaynor did a version in 2011. I don't remember this one. Let's have a listen.
Every breath you take.
It's almost country.
Every move you
It's a little bit honky tonk.
Honky tonk, that's it.
Every bond you break.
Thank you, Gloria. But possibly the most famous cover
Yeah.
was by the now cancelled P. Diddy.
Yeah.
The night they took my friend, try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to
I remember years ago I was working at a radio station when this came out, and I hated it so much. And I got in trouble because I slagged it on air, and they said, this is the future. And I said, well, I don't want a part of it. I hate it.
Don't slag the song, slag the man. It hasn't aged so well for the police given the current allegations surrounding that rapper and those criminal charges he's facing. That was put to Sting just last year, and Sting told the LA Times, quote, "Look, I don't know what went on. It doesn't taint the song at all for me. It's still my song." And when Sting says the word taint, all is right with the world.
Exactly. Good on you, Sting. Maybe the balance is coming back.
Let's play it.
Jam Nation.
I'm a big fan of the former Wallaby turned federal MP, David Pocock. He said some interesting things recently in relation to 2 assaults on women who are out on running tracks in Canberra and the police message that told women to stay vigilant. I saw on David's socials on the weekend, he uploaded this.
This is one for all the blokes out there. I'm interested, when you're running, what are you thinking about? Are you listening out trying to work out what bird's calling, or are you a fellow Queenslander filthy about state of origin? I don't know, are you thinking about the Roman Empire maybe? One of the things I think you're probably not thinking about is getting sexually assaulted. And I think it's such bullshit that we live in a country where so many women are worried about that, are thinking about that when they're out for a run. We've got to do better. Don't know how we solve this, but I know as men, one thing we can do is actually talk to our mates about it.
True. David joins us right now.
Hi, David.
Morning, Jonesy and Amanda.
What was it about this police message that particularly got under your skin?
My wife and I have talked about the difference in our experience over the years, where I'm very happy to duck out at night for a run. Not something most women feel comfortable doing. And then as you said, we've had 2 women in 2 months here in Canberra assaulted whilst out running. And I've got a few women in my office who love running. And we were talking about it in the office, and how do you actually try and get more men into this conversation? It's often talked about as a women's issue, but it can't be left to women to solve. This requires all of us. And, I think when something requires cultural change, that has to start with conversations and drawing more people into it.
And even chatting about it, I see a lady every morning. She goes for a run when I'm leaving for work at 4 a.m, and I always feel, are you all right? I always worry about her safety.
Yeah, I think that's the reality, and I think a lot of blokes just don't. We just haven't had to think like that. We're not thinking about, how do I hold my keys when I'm walking to my car at night? I think if we want to change that, that is going to take both cultural change and then some practical measures say here in Canberra, people love running around the lake. It's really poorly lit. That's something that a lot of women have been saying for a while now. Put some decent lighting up so we can actually not run in the dark. So I think, we can both work on the cultural change side of things as well as practical measures. And then, law enforcement saying after something like this, well, women just stay vigilant. You can see why they're saying it, but it does come off as not the right message to be sending.
You said men, talk to your mates. We all think that men who have friends think that their mates would never be like this, and yet I saw a terrible statistic. This is from the Australian Institute of Family Studies. They estimate that more than 1 in 3 Australian men have used intimate partner violence in their lifetime, and these are the ones who are admitting to it. That's horrifying.
It is. It's a very sobering statistic, and I think that is the reality of this situation when it comes to sexual violence, family and domestic violence, is that we, as a society, we've liked to paint these people as monsters, but these are our mates. These are people that we know who, just have a really warped sense of what it is to be a man. I think one of the things our society, and we talk a lot about toxic masculinity, I think one of the things we need to be talking more about is what is positive masculinity? Where are the positive male role models? What does it actually mean to be a man and to use your strength to actually protect people, not to use it to abuse your partner? Yeah. So, I think we clearly have a long way to go as a society, but I think we all have a role to play.
Well, and we're talking about it, and that's a big part of it as well. And it's pause for thought. And when you post stuff like that, you actually think about it. You go, yeah, right. And someone listening to this might think, hey, you know what? If I see a girl walking down the road in yoga pants, I'm not going to yell at her. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to live my life.
Yeah, and talk to your mates about the same stuff.
David, it's great to talk to you. What's going on in Parliament today? Anything going over the table where you can break for us?
Jonesy, Parliament's not sitting till the end of July. The new Labor government have given themselves a very sweet long holiday before we get back into it. It's a little bit frustrating given the challenges we're facing as a country, but that's the reality.
Yeah, until July, that's like ScoMo times.
I know.
Everyone's having
End of July.
Everyone's having a break.
Oh.
We're here. We're working.
David's working this morning.
You're working. Yeah. You're working on your rig. Well, you're out there running.
The work doesn't stop, but Parliament won't sit for a while. But
David, thank you. And I'd like to get you back on to talk about all the stuff you say about our gas reserves and where we are with that.
Plenty
so that's for another conversation.
More about that. Thanks, Amanda.
Some hot air about that.
Yes.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you both.
David Pocock there.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation. Down to the Jonesy and Amanda after the pub test. Instant coffee, does it pass the pub test?
Well, with barista-made coffees approaching $7, lots of people are turning away from their going out coffee and are making instant coffees at home. Instant coffees are becoming more palatable to coffee drinkers, more posh. I know that my son, who loves his coffee, bought himself a coffee machine. He even practices the latte art and does all of that.
But that's not instant coffee, though.
Well, it No, I guess you're right.
As soon as you're putting in a machine, instant coffee to me is what we were raised with. Pablo, International Roast.
They're saying here that Nescafe Gold is the fastest growing coffee brand at the moment.
Spoonful in the cup, water, milk, boom.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Okay. All right. So you want to limit it.
There's no mucking around with pods.
Okay.
There's none of that stuff. That's not instant coffee. So it's not
coffee at home.
As soon as you're
instant coffee.
As soon as you're frothing something, that's not instant.
What about if it's around your mouth because you're salivating at the thought?
I know what you're doing for your coffee.
But some people will hold out and will always have to have a purist's coffee. You and I aren't those people,
Some people
Brendan.
that go to coffee shops, and there was a guy complaining about the sweat on the beans the other day.
Was that in a coffee shop or were you in the sauna? Instant coffee. Does it pass the pub test?
What's the matter with this
people are
country?
turning to instant coffee.
Of course it does.
Okay, you're saying it does, but you're not a coffee punce. A lot of people have been raised just on cafe coffee because we grew up with this instant crap. We sniffed Pablo and thought it was great.
When I used to work at Ralph Smash Repairs, they'd make a coffee and all you got was 2 sugars and milk. That's it. No matter who you were. You could be a diabetic, you're getting 2 sugars and milk. That's what
Lactose intolerant,
Ralph would
I
make
don't
the coffee
care.
and he'd say, would you like a coffee? You go, yeah. And that's what you'd get.
All right, well, how do you feel? Instant coffee, does it pass the pub test?
Jam.
Jam Nation. Jonesy and Amanda.
If I was on a celebrity roast,
I'd say he's got the smallest meat and potato in the biz. Probably start with that.
didn't see the band, but I got the T-shirt.
Well, this is where we are with Bad Element. The frenzy continues. I'm pushing for you guys to have some kind of reunion, but all you want to do is the frou-frou. You just want to get T-shirts printed.
T-shirts are happening.
T-shirts are happening. They actually are. We've asked you to choose which style you'd like. Describe the one that you would like, Brendan.
I want the one with the skull, and it's got a motorcycle helmet on, and it's got pistons and conrods as like a skull and crossbones thing, lightning bolts, all that stuff.
I've put forward a design that's like, well, Bad Element. It's like a broken stovetop. Let's have a look at the stats because we've had this on our socials for a couple of days now.
Is this the definitive answer?
Well, this is the definitive answer. 64%.
Of course.
You don't know yet?
No, I just have a no.
It's for the stovetop.
Of course.
But you know what I'm going to do for you, Brendan?
What are you going to do?
Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to get some of each printed. They're going to be limited edition.
really?
We're going to have some stovetop.
Oh, this is a good idea.
We're
Half
going
and
to have
half.
Some skull.
It's like Iron Maiden. That's what they do with Eddie from Iron Maiden.
What do they do?
You know, Eddie, the scully guy with the hair and all the stuff.
No.
They
have some of him.
they have many different incarnations.
The difference between
This
Iron Maiden,
is brilliant.
but the difference between you and Iron Maiden is Iron Maiden performs some music. You are yet to reform musically. But I'll give you a second to play a piece of Bad Element. I don't want a big chunk of a song. You get to choose. What should we play?
Well, anything that involves me.
Okay, how about this? No friends. That's your backup vocals. No friends. What's your nickname, Brendan? No friends.
Right.
Anyway.
You shouldn't use me inappropriately.
I'll tell you what. Out of 8 o'clock this morning, we're going to give you a chance to win the very first T-shirt, hot off the press.
Do you get one of each or?
No,
Just the
you
one?
get to choose which
you
one
have
you
to
want.
choose on air.
You get to choose which one you want, but it'll be the first T-shirt hot off the press.
So it'll be number one of how many? Like 1,000?
I was thinking maybe 30 of each.
30,000, good.
30 of each.
60,000. Okay, good.
Just 60. We're just going to get 60. Because we want limited edition, Brendan.
60.
They've got to be special. Okay. 30 of each. But you get to choose which one you want. First chance to win after 8 o'clock this morning. Put your money on the table.
What's it going to cost me?
There goes that.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I want you to get up right now.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
Instant coffee, does it pass the pub test?
Thanks to Cozzy Lives, more and more people are turning to instant coffee. A barista-made coffee is now approaching about $7, and lots of people are trying to decide, is it worth still loving your barista coffee, or are people more and more turning to instant? You and I aren't big coffee consumers. Like cafe coffee is too strong for me. You've seen how weak I like my coffee. I will have
I call you 4 grains.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. I will have an instant coffee with about a third of a teaspoon of
Someone
coffee in
that
it.
was working with us many years ago thought that I was making a joke about how many coffee grains I put in your coffee. From a teaspoon of the Moccona, literally 4 grains of coffee.
Yeah.
You're literally drinking boiling water that's brown.
I'm happy for that. I'm happy for it. I'm not a coffee punce, but lots of people stand by their need for a proper coffee. Instant coffee, how do you feel? Does it pass the pub test?
It passes it for sure. More and more people are going for instant sachets, which have the cappuccino. You add them in and then just add water and stir it and away you go.
It sure does. It's completely underrated, yet very convenient. You can use it on the go. You can be camping on a long trip. You need a quick coffee. Boom, there you go, coffee.
Instant coffee definitely passes the pub test for me, because the only time I have coffee is if I have a pain or a severe headache and I have a little bit of caffeine with those pills to make them work quicker, and I'm not going to make a bloody espresso on a machine for that.
Absolutely, it passes the pub test. Never go a morning without my Robert Dins. Big cafe coffee for me any day. Definitely passes the pub test.
Not in anyone's lifetime. Mud would taste better from the recent rains from the puddles outside my home, I feel. Or even a half-decent cup of tea. Espresso coffee is the only way to go.
There you go. He's got no sweat on his beans. Or do you want sweat on your beans?
If you're a coffee punce or someone who loves their coffee, having sweat on the beans makes a difference. But I don't know if it's good or bad. I can't remember. Don't look at me, Brendan. I'm not a coffee connoisseur. You know that. I grew up on Pablo. which is pretty much coffee dust.
International roast and
That
Pablo.
was too posh for us.
And the cafe bar. Ka-chunk.
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck enough.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker. We make fruit from TikTok and eat it. What are we eating today, Mum?
Well, I think they're things you like. Do you like hot dogs?
I love hot dogs.
You do, don't you? You like those Frankfurts. What do we call them? Little mini, they're not the little Frankies, the big long ones.
Cheerios.
Yeah, well, no, Cheerios are the small. Anyway,
Big hot
Frankfurts.
dogs.
Hot dogs, and also you like pancakes.
I
don't you?
love pancakes.
Well, what about a hot dog pancake? I saw
Anyone that
this
doesn't
recipe.
like pancakes is a weirdo.
I don't like them.
Digital Jenna, and you don't like pancakes.
No, we don't.
You don't like making pancakes because you do all the
You've got
work.
to be a short order cook. You stand there while everyone else eats, and they go, "Thanks, Mum." At the end, you go, "Oh, whatever."
And you just get the mess.
Well, I'll tell you how this goes. It doesn't look pleasant. We are filming this. We're live streaming this, I think, aren't we, Jenna? No, we're not. So ignore everything I'm saying. This will be on our socials to see how pleasant it looks when I cook it. You get 3/4 of a cup of hot water, which I've got here. Yep. And then you get 4 hot dogs. I've got Primo Thin Franks.
You didn't get the Huttons? Don't argue, don't argue.
Hutton's Footy Franks are best. Oh, they're a bit greasy on my fingers.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay, put 4 of those. Oh, look at that.
What do you take
The big lanyard of snot just came off.
that?
That's just mank from the...
Oh,
Anyway,
where did you get those from?
There's 4 of those in there. I now put the lid on this. Now, I've been warned by Jo, who owns this, that it leaks.
To NutriBullet?
She's talking about she's talking about my bladder. So this now, there's a little arrow somewhere along here.
Yep.
There it is. This arrow
Yep,
lines up with
let
this.
me help you out, friendy.
Here, that goes in there. There's a lot of water coming out of that. And we turn it on.
We're
We're blending.
Is it running? I can't tell.
We're blending 4 hot dogs in some warm water. Is that enough, you think?
It's leaking.
It's leaking. But is that blended?
That looks blended to me.
This is what Jeffrey Dahmer would have as a smoothie every morning because that looks like human flesh.
No.
So I now take the lid off.
You're upsetting
And what happens
Gemma
now
Rye.
is I turn on our induction heater.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell that that's going? You get a fry pan of... just...
Hurry up.
Oh, don't talk to me like that. So I take the lid off this and I pour out the human flesh.
Oh.
You know, Jenna doesn't eat meat. It's her birthday. That's why this is a treat. I've got to put a bit of oil in the bottom of the pan first.
Yep.
Bit of oil.
Oh, that looks really foul.
It does look foul. And that then gets poured into this. Ready? Our fry...
Shouldn't you wait till it gets hot?
That's hot. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's bubbling away.
Can I turn it down? Here we go, turn it down. I'm making...
Okay, when are we going to eat this?
Well, after...
Oh, it doesn't smell that bad.
Jenna's gagging.
Well, she's a big vegetarian.
Do I
Lisa.
turn this now? This is a big... it's a thin pancake.
Okay. Well,
Do I turn it?
We'll let you muck around with that and we'll go to Helen's News. And
We
then we'll
will
come
be
back and we'll
tasting
eat
this whether you like it or not.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Watch Survivors. Available Friday, June 6, only on Netflix. Jonesy and Amanda's Survivor's Code.
There's something that's really worrying me.
What?
Who's that?
That's a hat stand.
God.
And your hat.
My eyes are terrible.
People are saying that the little vignette we filmed to promote this
Sure.
Survivor's Code competition should be made into a Netflix series.
Who are these
Brendan.
people? I want their names.
And I think he should be played by Osher Günsberg. I think
course.
he'd be brilliant as you.
Story of my life. This week we'll be giving away a $10,000 prize pack, including a trip to Tasmania with return flights, 4 nights accommodation, transfers, experiences, plus spending money, all thanks to Netflix, The Survivors.
If you're wondering what those noises are, we're still cooking our hot dog pancakes.
I've never retched so much as I've retched just in the last 5 minutes.
There's been a bit of gagging going on here. But The Survivors, let me just sing the praises of Survivors. This is a Jane Harper book. I've read the book. It is brilliant. And this series starts, I think, on Friday, June 6. So, yes, we're giving away a word each day. You have to put the words in a different order to come up with the phrase at the end of the week.
Today's code word is...
Ways. So far we've got in, she...
In she.
Ways. You'll get a chance on Friday to put the words together and win that fabulous prize.
You can also head to our socials and become a gold member for any extra clues along the way.
And watch The Survivors. It's going to be brilliant. It's available Friday, 6th of June, only on Netflix.
My God.
It stinks in here. It stinks. It looks like we're cooking human flesh. It looks like we're doing a Jeffrey Dahmer smoothie. We're going to eat it next. We are. We have to. That's the deal.
Why do we have to?
It's the deal we've made with TikTok Tucker.
Jam Nation.
You hungry?
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
TikTok Tucker. We make food from TikTok and eat it. I haven't heaved as much as I've heaved during a Fleetwood Mac song. And I love Fleetwood Mac.
This has been the most confronting one I think we've ever done, and we've done some terrible food from TikTok.
Smell is dreadful.
This looked good when I saw the footage. A hot dog pancake. You blend up 4 Frankfurts in hot, look at your face, in hot water, and that's all. Then you pour it and make a pancake. It didn't come together. It needs a binding agent. I don't know what they've done on it. Can you believe that TikTok may have lied to us?
Do you think they've lied to us?
What we've done, this looks like a human tongue. Everyone's come in here and is heaving. It's disgusting, but I'm going to push through. So we've just got snippets of it. Looks like we've cut out somebody's tongue and cut it into thirds.
Okay. We just
and now what happens, we have to actually put stuff on top of it. So Jenna's heaving. Some tomato sauce.
She's a vegetarian and it's a birthday.
Some tomato sauce gets put on top of it and some American mustard.
American mustard fixes everything, though.
A bit of American mustard and some maple syrup. I don't know if it's going to drown.
Ryan's gotten very quiet.
Right.
You know, he looks like Wendell from The Simpsons, you know, little kid that's sick all the time.
Ryan, that's yours. I don't want it. You have to.
Just eat it.
And give this one to Brendan, please. When I say 3.
Oh.
I know. You can look at the vision of this on our socials shortly. You ready? When I say 3, we're going to eat it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, gee. What? What have you added to it? Just
It's quite. Why is it spicy?
Oh,
why is it spicy? Why is it salty and spicy?
Are they joke hot dogs? Are they offer something?
It's salty and spicy. What's happened?
I'd rather eat death cap mushrooms.
You know, even Jeffrey Dahmer would say no to this.
No, it's grainy. It's.
What's gone wrong?
Someone's having a lend. That's a joke. I can't.
But
we're going to stop
how
doing
did simply a Frankfurt with those toppings end up tasting like that?
That is so bad.
Rather than it being exponentially good, it's exponentially hideous. The recipe will be on our socials a little bit later today. Barry Dubois is about to join us.
Yeah.
He's going to enjoy this.
We're going to roll the outro so we finish this.
Starving. It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Never fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad tucker, though.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
Don't eat too much, though. Tends to give you diarrhea.
Why is it so bad? Why? What's happened to it?
From bad to good, Barry Dubois is joining us next.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Look, there were some alarming headlines in the last day or so. It said that Barry Dubois said he's got 3 months to live. This is not quite the case. That's a story he wrote about a number of years ago.
Yeah.
Pleased to say he's going extremely well and he's sitting right in here with us and enjoying the smells of TikTok. Tucker, Barry, hello.
You look like you're going to live for 1,000 years, mate. You look fantastic.
Yeah, well, let's check in 3 months, that's for sure.
But that headline yesterday alarmed me, but you were talking about when you were first told that 16 years ago.
Yeah, the first diagnosis, that's what they said. It was a real shock, but spoiler alert, don't have to tell you, I'm still here.
Are you? Are you? Because there's a bad smell in the studio and I don't know if
shocking.
it's you.
I wish I could describe that. I did a little Instagram post before. I said, you just can't describe how it smells.
No. Well, welcome to TikTok.
Who would have
Tucker.
thought the ground up hot dogs would smell like that?
You know what we've discovered that weird, like crunchy bit in it was? It's the skin. Back again to Jeffrey Dahmer. We should have got some cooking tips from him.
The only thing that was worse was Jonesy's face. Honestly, you were concerned for your own health, weren't you?
I would have rather eaten some death cap mushrooms and a beef Wellington than that. That was dreadful.
Well, we've all got our choices. Now, Barry, hello. I know that we're here talking about Men's Health Week, which is next week, and this is something very close to your heart, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, well, it should be close to our hearts, really. It's just a week of awareness around the importance of holistic health for men in particular at the moment. But
are women better at looking after their health than men are?
women are lateral thinkers, so they can think about a lot of things at once. Whereas men, you work with one, so you know, they can sort of generally just think about one thing.
Yes.
And men, there's still a stigma. There always will be that the alpha male thinks, yeah, I'll be right, I'll be okay. But I do a thing called ABC of health awareness. Just be aware that there could be something wrong. And we know, the three of us know that early detection is a really important thing. So if you're not feeling that well physically, get it checked out. Get that blood test. An early blood test is one of the reasons I am here 16 years later.
Yeah.
Okay. If I hadn't have taken it up, that maybe 3 months later that would have happened. But the early detection is one of the things that saved me. Be curious. I always say, think of how you can do things better, and be aware of who's around you. If you're unsure about the health of someone else, ask them. Especially with mental health, my work with Are You OK Day. That's what we say. Just if you're curious, ask the question, and then connection. I think it's so important, and that's one of the other reason I'm here today, because I'm working with a group called Cuppa.tv, and we've got a whole range of panel of speakers that talk about health and production and teamwork. And I think so much of our time is spent at work. That is a big part of our community. And I think that the corporate world needs to really get on board with these awareness weeks, Men's Health Week, Men's Mental Health Week, all sorts of things. And to be able to lean into ideas like Cuppa.tv, you've got plenty of access to the right people to help your team out. So,
nice. You say that you were diagnosed, that 16 years ago. Your beautiful twins turned into teenagers this week, 13. I mean, I bet you wish on that day when you got that news, I bet you'd wish you'd seen a snippet of this day.
You make me cry.
I know. I knew I would.
I
just have to say the word mother, children, and you bawl your eyes out.
Because it's so beautiful. And it's so beautiful. And I am. I happily cry about how beautiful that feeling was. You're right. We couldn't have imagined. I showed you a photo yesterday of what Arabella's going to wear to her white-themed disco that's going to happen at my place on
and as you
on
say,
Saturday
and a
night.
blink of an eye ago, I was holding her as a newborn.
Yeah, yeah. And
But even in the darkest times for you, you've always said you're the luckiest man alive. Your attitude has played such a big part in your survival.
Yeah, and mindfulness and self-belief and connection is a big part of general health. It is. People will give up on you, but if you don't give up on yourself, you'll stay here forever. And we're all heading to the same spot, but it's how you live every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remind you of that on Saturday night when you're having a disco party for 13-year-olds.
That's when you'll be saying, "Mother, beeper."
There'll be tears of another kind, Barry.
Oh, well, Baz, it's always great to talk to you. Men's Health Week runs June 9 to 15.
Lots of initiatives, lots of things taking place, but it is such a good message.
Amanda's packed some TikTok Tucker pancakes, hot dog pancakes for you to take home.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
She's put them in your attache.
Jam Nation.
Doing it for the gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Going fast.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Don't argue. You've got 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You could pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
You can turn it into $2,000 by answering a bonus question, but it is double or nothing.
Michael is in Croydon Park.
Hello, Michael.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Well, we're not doing too well after we ate that hideous TikTok Tucker. I'm scared I've poisoned
I've never
everyone.
felt so unwell.
I know. I hope if this goes to court, I have a better court drawing than Mushroom Woman. All right.
I'm going to make sure I put extra jowl in.
I think we ate it. Now, Michael, we have 10 questions, 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass. Chances are we can come back and have another crack at it, all right?
Too easy.
Michael, let's see if it is too easy, because here we go. Question number 1. What's the main ingredient in potato bake?
Potato.
Question 2. How many stars are in the Southern Cross?
Pass.
Question 3. Serena Williams is famous for which sport?
Tennis.
Question 4. Whose code name was 007?
James Bond.
Question 5. True or false? Sydney is the capital of Australia.
False.
Question 6. The pound is a currency used in which country?
Great Britain.
Question 7. Rottnest Island is home to which famous animal?
Quokka.
Question 8. Who is the frontman for Australian Crawl?
Pass.
Question 9. What cuisine is Sang Choi Bao from?
Chinese.
Question 10. Who wrote the poem The Man from Snowy River?
Banjo Patterson.
Back to question 2. How many stars are in the Southern Cross?
5.
Question 8. Who is the front man for Australian Crawl?
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Sorry.
Oh, bro. It's James
Sorry.
Rain.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Do you remember now that it's James Rain?
James Rain.
I do remember now, yeah.
He's a friend of the show. We have him on every half hour.
You did so well.
Oh, Michael.
Oh, when you got the Southern Cross, I thought you were going to get it.
Oh, so
Michael,
close.
thank you for playing.
Michael, you gave us a thrill. That's a
did.
big deal.
You helped us forget that I've poisoned everyone in this studio.
Amanda's mushroomed us all, but I feel better for it.
Michael, thank you.
Oh, man.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
You too, mate.
Well, look, I
So
made a
exciting.
promise earlier in the show. We are going to be printing Bad Element T-shirts. The first Bad Element T-shirt is
Limited edition.
Extremely limited edition. Is going to be going to someone next. We're going to play a game. If you'd like to play, give us a call, 135522. The game is called How Well Do You Know Bad Element?
Well, I know it that well because I started it.
Okay, look at you. You're pointing at yourself like a fool.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Well, T-shirts. We put a poll up on our socials as to which, what's your band called? Bad Element T-shirt you'd
Don't
like.
pretend like you don't know.
One was your design, one was my design. I will just say my design won, but out of the goodness of my heart, we're going to release a couple of each, limited edition.
Oh, thank you.
If you'd like the
Good on
first
you, Bono.
one, give us a call, 135522, but you have to earn it.
And it's important. You see, you didn't see the band, but I got the T-shirt because you see the kids these days walking around in like a Motorhead shirt, and you say, "Oh, can you name one Motorhead shirt song?" And they don't know. Got an Iron Maiden shirt. You know any Iron Maiden?
Well, the difference with you is that you refuse to reform.
You got a Ramones.
I've asked you if
Well, the
you.
Ramones are. They're all dead.
I've asked if you and the other members of the band
Actually,
would like
Motorhead
to.
are all dead
I'm
too.
talking.
Sorry.
I said if you would like to get together and stop just going on about the T-shirts and see if you've still got any musical ability. And you go, oh,
But it's all about the thing. It's
all
about the vibe.
T-shirts.
It's
All
about
about
the
the
T-shirt. It's about the vibe. The vibe that the band
would
brings.
you like to get the first T-shirt?
I would.
Off the press. I've put some questions together. I don't even know if you could answer them, Brendan. But we're going to call this competition, How Well Do You Know Bad Element?
What a joke.
I've forgotten how terrible it is. Even you're pulling a face.
When you put it together in a montage,
it does sound like
it
a jar
just
of
gets
bees. Sinus, anyone?
It gets better and better.
Well, we're going to play this in the same way we play the Magnificent Seven,
Yep.
which is a competition we play at 6 o'clock in the morning. I've got 3 questions here. You have to get question 3 right.
Me?
No, to win the T-shirt. So someone's going to, if you're wrong, you get out. We take the next call, but you have to answer question 3 correctly to win
This
the
is
T-shirt.
number 1 of the shirt. 135522 is our number. We've got Kate of Bligh Park.
Hello, Kate.
Hi.
Hello. How well do you know Bad Element? Here comes question number 1. Are you ready?
Yep.
Name the band members of the band Bad Element. There were 3 of them. What were their names?
Brendan Jones.
Yep. You can't even Google it because the information doesn't.
I know.
Sorry, Kate. We've got Tony. Hello,
That's what
Tony.
really matters. That's the main. That's the
Hello, Tony.
main star there. Tony.
Tony.
Hi.
Hello. So we're
Yes.
still on question 1.
I tell you what, the chicks are digging BE.
Name
Got that BE energy.
the band members of Bad Element. We know one of them's Jonesy. Who are the other 2?
Omo and Biz.
Omo and Biz. You've done well, Tony. Which brings you to question number 2. In the classic song No Lies, which 2 members of society, according to the song, is it actually okay to lie to? It says, no lies, but you can lie to a and you can lie to a
Who are those?
Sorry, Tony, we've got to move on.
Helen's in the Oaks.
Hello, Helen.
Hi, how you going?
We're up to question number 2. In the classic song.
Are you in the BE Army, Helen?
You're more in the BO Army, Brendan. In the BE Army, let's keep going. The two members of society, who can you lie to them from the song No Lies?
I don't know. I'm just going to say mum and dad.
No, not mum and dad.
Who sings the song You Can Lie to Mum and Dad?
Well, your line in this song is even worse. It says you can't lie, no lies, no lies. But you can lie to a blah, you can lie to a blah, a little white lie, never hurt anyone.
Robin's in Penshurst.
What are the two members of society, Robin?
A nun and a priest.
That's how it goes.
There you go.
Makes no sense.
Jem White has problems with that.
Okay, question number 3. Here we go, Robin. If you get this right, you're getting the first T-shirt.
Number 1 T-shirt of your choice.
In the song Know Her Name, what type of drink does the girl request at the bar?
Fluffy duck.
A fluffy duck!
What's a bloke with a fluffy duck?
You've missed out on such an obvious rhyme
What
there.
does a bloke do with a fluffy duck?
Robin, congratulations.
Yay!
Now, there's two designs. One is sort of a skull and crossbones kind of an arrangement.
Which
one
rocks.
One is an arrangement of a broken stovetop. Which would you prefer?
Oh, Amanda, can I have your one, please?
Of course you can, Robin.
on
First
you, Robin.
T-shirt off the press is
There
going
is
to you.
Number 1 of number 1.
That's right. Though I hear those songs and I think of number 2.
We'll see you backstage, Robin.
Jonesy, can you sign it for me, please?
Of course, I'll sign it for you. You want the other blokes? What's his face and the other bloke? No, you don't need them, just the main game.
Just the main game. Speaking of which, I am going to push you to perform
Robin.
together.
No.
Can't all be T-shirts, Brendan.
It's not about that. We don't need to. Listen to this. That's happening. I can't do that anymore. It's like the Beatles or Queen doing... It's like Queen doing Bohemian Rhapsody at Wembley.
Let's hear you sing again. Yeah, maybe you're right. Anyway, well, congratulations,
it's all about the
Robin.
hype.
You've got a T-shirt.
Jam Nation.
Jonesy and Amanda in the morning on Gold 101.7.
Well, congratulations to Robin, who has won the first T-shirt from Bad Element.
Number 1 out of a limited edition of T-shirts.
Very limited edition. What's interesting, though, is she had to put up with listening to a very quick montage of Bad Element to get there. It does sound like when you put all the songs together, Brendan, even you pulled a face.
Sounds like the White Album.
What a joke.
You know. You know, if Katy Perry's in town, she might be... you know what? What happens if Katy calls me up on stage?
And asked you to go into space. She's seen Uranus and heard it too.
We'll have to talk about Katy.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
I like seeing celebrities in the wild. What about Katy Perry just wandering around Lidcombe?
She was at the shops. She was
I dig
up
that.
the shops in Lidcombe.
I wonder about when you go and play at Accor Stadium or Acorn Stadium, as Gene Simmons likes to call it, because that area is right in the middle of suburbia.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're doing stuff, and while the crew are setting up all Katie's stuff, she might go and wander around the local shops.
Well, from the photo I saw in the paper, she had her daughter with her. I'm sure she doesn't like having those photos taken, but you couldn't see her daughter's face.
I'm calling staged on this one.
Are you?
Yeah. Because in Sydney, you can wander around anyway and no one will know who you are.
But has she gone from a sound check, though?
Not
so obviously...
staged, but someone of her crew have gone, you know what, I really look cool. You're a superstar, galactic superstar.
Seen at the shops.
And here you are just wandering around the shops. I have no beef with that.
But
because
also...
it gets her page 5 of the newspaper.
But she's performing tonight, but
Yeah,
she
of course.
may have exactly that. She's got time to fill in. She's got a daughter. Let's head up to the shops. What kid doesn't want a little baby chino?
She could have got an Asahi bowl in Lidcombe. They've got many there.
Yeah.
One that hasn't been firebombed, hopefully, but you go in there, get yourself Asahi, and then you move on.
Brendan.
What's the matter with you? Because you're not a man of the people like me. When I go into
What are you talking about the shops being firebombed?
Well, there hasn't. What, you haven't seen the news? Asahi, that's the worst business to be in. You might as well start a vape shop.
Yeah, I think about Lidcombe. Now, why is this Asahi sus?
Not sus, but they seem to be throwing firebombs at each other. I don't know why. It's just yogurt, isn't it?
No, it's a mixture. I get an ice cream headache whenever I have one because it's
What
that
is
sort of
Asahi?
shaved icy stuff. It's sort of like cold things with fruity bits and stuff added to it.
I was at Yowie Bay and the lady was serving it up. And I said, what's that? She said, Asahi. And I said, oh, I'll get one of those. So she puts this big, that looked like a soft serve. And I'm looking at it, I went, oh. And then the whole thing just fell on the floor. So I didn't get to eat it. And then she said, would you like another one? I said, well, okay. And then she said $14. I said, no, I'm not going to be in this for $30 for whatever this is.
What a lovely story you're telling. Do you think that's what happened with Katie at the shops? I think she's saying, God, get me back into space.
Somebody firebomb me now. Welcome to town, Katie.
Welcome to town, Katie.
Shookers tonight.
Hope your shows go well.
If you need a certain band to come on stage.
Imagine Katy Perry supported by Bad Element. Can we just hear another snippet of them, Ryan? Yeah, no friends indeed.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
An elephant goes into a convenience store.
To make a trunk call, Brendan?
It was on Petey's News last night.
Check out this elephant in a corner store. The massive wild animal wandered into a small grocer in northeastern Thailand while customers were being served. After they all ran out, the elephant was content raiding the aisles for snacks, eating eggs, dried bananas and sandwiches. And once it was full, went on its way.
That's what I did. The elephant. Wouldn't need a shopping list.
Because it's got a good memory.
Yeah, I know everything I need.
His wife is saying, oh, do you, Dumbo, do you?
Forgot the milk. But I like that because that'll be a part of my Petey files.
You what?
The Petey files. I've got a file of Petey doing all the little news breaks and I just put them together. You know, sometimes before you get here to the fun factory, I just play around with Petey and the Petey files.
Are you all right?
Yeah, like this.
Many of us have come home to a surprise delivery on the doorstep, meant for a neighbour or someone else.
What did they get, Petey?
Check out this elephant.
Hey? And what else?
Tortillas, a whisk and 26 kilograms of methamphetamine.
And?
Knuckle dusters, machetes, axes and knives, big and small.
Enough about your cupboard. What's on for the weekend?
A case of beer and a car fire.
I do not feel comfortable with this. You should not be using Peter this way.
Amanda, thank you.
Ooh, it's fun.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation
Podcast.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Thank you to Marcel Stocks and Gravies. You can win $20,000 for being our favourite ghoulie of the year.
What have we got today?
What gets my ghoulies are when people are called a goat. It feels like an insult. I can't get my head around it being positive. My brain turns a phrase into silly old goat. Jonesy and Amanda, you are both the greatest of all time. However, I can't call you goats, but simply legends. Keep it up.
That's very kind. You've obviously won Ghoulie of the Year.
Well, if she did, she would have won Ghoulie of the Year, but unfortunately...
Well, how do you know? It's our favourite that gets it at the end of the year.
What else have we got?
What gets my ghoulies is waste of time road work. If you're screaming along the road at 100 k's an hour, then you've got to do 80, then you've got to do 60, then you've got to do 40, and there's nothing going on. There's nothing on the road that makes it worth slowing down for. In fact, I think it's more dangerous leaving all that paraphernalia there for people to slow down and confuse traffic than not. That really gets my ghoulies.
It's true. It's true. They should have signs that just say slack-jawed backpacker on her phone for the next 5Ks. Slow down to 40.
Do you mean the stop-go person?
The traffic people. They're always on their phone.
Or earning more than us.
Yeah. When this fails, and it will.
So what, next week you'll be doing that?
I'm going to be the little stop girl person. And I'll have beautiful nails.
Okay.
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, you can always contact us via the iHeartRadio app.
Jam Nation.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend gets a double pass to see Cirque du Soleil's Corteo. It's a new show arriving in Sydney this September. Don't miss the magic. Get your tickets today.
You get that Jonesy and Amanda tea towel as well. How cool is that?
We had a Bad Element, our first T-shirt to give away today. We've got T-shirts made, but the first one off the hot press was going to go to the biggest fan. So we played a game called How Well Do You Know Bad Element?
What a joke.
The person who could
pull us
answer
off.
question 3 correctly got the T-shirt. Not everyone survived to question 3. Helen from the Oaks hadn't been listening quite as closely as we'd hoped. The two members of society, who can you lie to them from the song No Lies?
I don't know. I'm just going to say Mum and Dad.
No, not Mum and Dad. No, he was...
You lie to Mum and Dad easy.
Well, you also say you can lie to these people easily. So So no lies, but you can lie to a priest or a nun. That lyric is beautiful.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Don't question my 18-year-old self.
Footy tipping's back tomorrow.
Oh, you smart versus dart.
Smart versus dart. I get to throw darts at Brendan Jones, so remind me to drink heavily tonight.
The chance to win the greatest weekend of your life coming up with Higo after 9 o'clock. We are back for Jam Nation tonight at 6.
We'll see you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.